University. By Heirloom Legal Services. By Tyson Foods. By Rose Drug of Dover. By Lynch Farms. Dr. K Orthodontics. Now let's send it out to the voice of the Dover Pirates. Here's Jaran Miller.
Cardinals and your Dover Pirates. Dover Pirates coming into this one 2-3. Pirates started out 2-0, lost 3 in a row, but made some changes this week. We're going to get a pregame interview with offensive coordinator Scott Morgan here in just a moment. But we'd like to welcome everybody in. This is Jaran Miller, your play-by-play as always, and we've got my color man Blake Garrett. He's from Bauxite, so this is rival country to him. It's like being in Athens if you're a Dover fan. And we've got our Wizard of Oz behind the scenes, pushing all the buttons, Mr. Aaron Powers. Like I said, we're excited to be here, looking for a fun matchup. What I'm really looking at is these Dover Pirates, and I'm just looking to see growth every week. And right now we're in the thick of the schedule. I mean, this is the toughest stretch. Next week we get Mayflower at home, Mayflower who's having a tough year. But right now we're playing a conference favorite, the leader at the moment, and it's going to be a tough game, but it's going to be fun to see how these Pirates come out and see if they can get some turnovers and get some momentum early and make this a fun ball game tonight, Blake. We're going to go ahead and kick it out to this interview right now. Let's get over to Coach Scott Morgan. I'd like to welcome Coach Scott Morgan, the offensive coordinator for the Dover Pirates this season, to the broadcast. And Coach Morgan, it's been a fun season. We started out getting the first victory for a Dover Pirate team in 4 years against Johnson County Westside, and then we followed it up with a great win in the big rivalry cup that we have here in Polk County, Dover and Athens. Sure. Talk to us about the start to the season.
Couldn't ask for a better start, and when it was all said and done, that's what you want. That's what we had hoped for. Guys come in, worked hard, learned the new system. We were healthy, we were able to execute, and stepped in there, competed well, and got off to a good start.
Yes, sir. And a team that hadn't got a victory, and it had been 4 years at that point. Sometimes it's hard for a team to just understand how to win. And it was kind of cool that you had an opponent right off the bat that was a little undermanned. They were shorthanded that night on top of what they normally are. We were able to just kind of start out hot. The kick return by Brantley Craig, and then talk to us about the pass play call to Craig from Wyatt Renfro, the 58 yards.
Looking back on that one there, saw that they had single coverage, and that's why we have Brantley out there for. I mean, he's our field stretcher. He can run, and that obviously scores points, and it does great for you at the time. But more importantly, it just opens up everything for the run game too, because they have to keep guys out of the box at that point in time. So
yes, sir. It's
good at the time and for the future.
Yeah. So basically, Brantley Craig's like our Randy Moss. He's going to take the top off the defense, go deep, and yeah, like you said, though, it's really more for just opening things up for the run game. We like to run the ball. Wyatt Renfro, who's out right now, yes. He wasn't throwing the ball much, but he was, when he did throw it, he was throwing a pretty ball. Mm. So he was able to make those kind of throws and doing a good job at it. But you could tell we want to run first. We're a running offense, and that definitely opens things up for that. Talk to us a little bit about the spread that you bring, your concepts, and kind of what you're looking to do overall as an offense.
It is a spread, and sometimes people have misconceptions with the spread, but my background is more in run-heavy offenses, playing in a wishbone, starting off coaching in a wishbone and a T. And even though we're in the spread, a lot of it's still that tough guy, slam the ball down your throat type of mentality. Blocking scheme wise, it's a lot of wing tee, wishbone type of stuff, but we just kind of spread it out, one, to get space, and got a lot of option background, and I'm a big try to read somebody and get the ball in open space type of guy. And if we have to throw, we will, and that's what we did early on. We didn't necessarily have to go out and throw it 20 times, but when we needed to, we were able to stretch the field out, and most importantly, we were efficient when we did it. If you only throw 4 or 5 times, but you complete 3 or 4 of them, I mean, you can still accomplish what you want.
Really helps. And,
yes.
If they're going to give you the numbers, you've got to show that you're able to do it, and y'all have been able to do that early on, especially, and that really helps out the offense overall. Yeah, we talk about it a lot in the broadcast that you know, a lot of teams run a spread, but they don't. People just, they think spread, you know, shotgun, you're all spread out. But if you watch, and a lot of teams we played, they do this, like Little Call last week especially. Yes. You know, they run a jet sweep more than any team I've ever seen. I think they ran a sweep about 90% of the time, even if they didn't hand it to him. He's coming, you know. And so, I mean, I love that as well. You know, it just creates a lot of misdirection. I like a lot of the plays y'all are doing.
Deception. That's what, just talking about last week's game in it, that's what helped us as much as anything else was the deception from it.
Y'all got a new play that y'all ran once that it didn't go for a big gain or anything, but I like the idea of it, and I think it could work every once in a while. You know, it was where Callens came on a jet sweep, stopped short, and you just tossed it out to him and tried to reverse course. Talk to us about how you're just kind of adding a little extra here.
Well, that's just it. We're adding a little bit because it's still new to everybody, and we've kind of got to master things before we go on to the next level. That's what I've told them since I've been here. It's just like growing up. You kind of got to learn to stand up, then crawl, then walk, then run, and we're getting better at our core stuff, and we're just able to add little elements to it. And it's just last week, it was just one of those basic read option plays. It's almost similar to a speed option when you get all down to it. It's something like you would see maybe Navy or anyone else run out of flex bone with the twirl motion. But again, we can just do it from a spread set. But one of the things that we have to do right now, and one of the things that Talvin, our quarterback right now, is good at, and what he's given us is the read game. So that was just one more play that we thought we could add into that. And I thought we would have a little bit more on it, but on that particular play, I will give Hall credit that defensive end made a heck of a play, and he came straight down the line and cut him off for about a couple of yard gain, whereas most high schoolers try to round that off and chase them from behind, and if they did, we probably would have had a bigger play. But sometimes the defense actually does make a pretty good play every once in a while.
Yes, sir. And you kind of got on my next question a little bit, but it's clearly this season that read play, when the offense has really gotten its best flow, that read play has been our best play all season. And a little bit that's the, we got 4 sophomores starting on the offensive line, and I know when y'all are running that, it seems like they're really engaged and coming off the ball a little better, and it's just helping hold that defensive end or linebacker coming down or safety coming up, whatever, to kind of let that happen. And talk to us about these young offensive linemen and the read play and kind of what has been, successful with it this season, why it's working so well.
Can't say enough about the offensive line. I mean, they're giving us everything we have, and they are young, and that's just great for the future. They're getting such good experience, and it's tough. It's tough for anybody to come in and play as a 10th grader, but offensive line is probably the hardest position just from a physical standpoint more than anything else, and they're getting in there, and week in and week out they're gutting it up, and they've learned the schemes, and it's just going to continue to get better. And I'm looking forward to the future, because that's going to be the biggest growth position that we have. And that is one thing that the read game does, is it takes a little pressure off of them, because it's one less guy they have to worry about blocking. And again, that goes back to, I'm a big
single wing,
and a big option type of man. And if there's one guy that we don't have to block, let's not block him, and then let's put the pressure on on the quarterback. And like we say, if we get all the other guys blocked, if we can just not make that other guy right. I mean, if we make the right read, he can't be right. If he wants to go one way, well, we give it. He goes the other way, we keep it. But I think it's kept a little bit of pressure off the line, which is good. It's allowed us to move the ball. And last week, again, I thought once we found that, I mean, it was pretty much we could get almost what we wanted from that play when it was all said and done. Unfortunately, we just turned it over a few times too many. So
shot ourselves in the foot here and there.
Yes.
They made a few adjustments off of it, but still, you went back to it and you got it working again well later in the game. Coach, it's been fun watching the offense grow up this season and having you as our offense coordinator. It's been
Thank you.
We've really made strides this season. We appreciate you coming on our our pregame show, I should say, tonight. And big game against Haskell. We're excited for it, and we want to say good luck. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate you having me.
We understand an upside-down world. We understand a rogue virus, 0 jobs, and stratospheric tuition. But they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Not so fast. Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will. We will because our future is the future. Because the life we have chosen has prepared us for this moment in history. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day. We're going to save families from disaster and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny. We invite you to join us. The next greatest generation is now.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
In Desark, a name you've come to know, is the Arkansas winner of the Quality Dealer Award and Top 5 Dealer in the Nation by the NIADA.
Hey, I'm Dare Saul. Thank you to all of our loyal customers who's made D3 Auto Sales the #1 used independent in the state of Arkansas. Customer service and community has always been our main focus here at D3. Why are we different? It's our people, and our vehicles look different. Your color, your style, your financing. Call me now, D3 Auto Sales in Desark.
Let's go, Dr. K, let's go. Braces are Invisalign, let's go. Let's go, Dr. K, let's go. Trust her as your ortho, let's go. Let's go, Dr. K, let's go.
Of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553 and walk-ins are welcome.
You know who won a toss? All right, we are back here getting ready for kickoff. They still had 2.5 minutes on the clock, and they just took it off, and we're getting ready to go. They're ready to get some football going on down here in Saline County as Dover's going to get the ball first. Harmony Grove going to kick off, and your Pirates are going to get it. And see if we can come out early and fast in this one, Blake, and get a good start. We've started slow the last few weeks. We did have a 12-0 lead over Hall last week, but that was the third or fourth possession before we finally got in the pay dirt.
Blue Dodge Ram.
We are up on top of the press box because the windows are not set up for filming. They're more for radio, and we're kind of up here with the speakers. We deal with that a little bit at Dover, but Dover's got it figured out, and they do a great job working with this. But here, they've got 3 mega speakers up here, and one of them is facing us, so we're going to get a little bit of bleed over on that, and we apologize. We'll do the best we can with it. Here's open kickoff. It's end over end. It's going to be fielded by Drew Masters at the 18. He's going to work over to the left side. Nice block by Eli Jacobs. No flag. Masters going to keep going down the sideline. He gets all the way. Now we've got a flag. And he finally gets bumped out around the 40-yard line.
We've got a flag on that return.
The flag is back at the 46 of Dover. Excellent kick return from Drew Masters and a great job on blocking, but we might be getting a peelback or a holding here. Let's see the official call. Might bring some of this back. There is one in the backfield as well. So I think they called that first one, which I felt was pretty clean. He was in front of his body. He wasn't looking at him, though. So it is one they're going to call pretty easily this year nowadays. Pirates going to be back way up. And I have heard that it's been – I didn't see any holding, but okay. But I know Pottsville came over here with our Arkansas Sports Network crew and lost a heartbreaker. And I heard that there was some really tough calls in that game. So here we go. We're going to start all the way back. Right. We fielded the ball at the 18. And they're going to start us on the 12. So it must have happened at the 22-yard line. 10-yard holding. So Pirates in a shotgun. Looks like they're going to snap it. Is that Craig in the shotgun, or is that Talvin Level, number 7? I think it was Talvin. He rolls over to the left side, and he's going to be rolled out of bounds, bumped out right there. Looks like he's going to lose a full yard.
Dover running back was met by several Cardinal players on defense.
So it's going to be 2nd and 11. From the 11-yard line. I'm sorry, I looked at that wrong. So 2nd and 11, he's at the 13 right now. Now they'll hand it over to Masters. He's able to get around one guy, but can't get vertical. And he's going to be dropped down for he might have picked up about a half a yard. We'll give him a yard on a carry. So 2nd and 10. Drew Masters gets a yard, and we're going to have a 3rd and about 11. Yeah, they actually moved the stick there afterwards, so he lost a yard. So ball's at the 12. 3rd and 11. Trips. We got a 3-by-1, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. They're going to throw it out on the screen. Craig tries to make one-man miss. He doesn't. He's able to get down for the rest of the Harmony Grove Cardinals come in to kill him, and they don't get him. He's down, but it's going to be a loss of 2 on a play. So Pirates are going to go 3 and out on the first drive, and big momentum killer with those hold calls on that kick return, which set us up nicely. Brantley Craig's going to be with his heels on the goal line right at the 1. Snaps pretty good. He's going to get ran into. There should be a penalty, at least 5-yard variety. There is. Not a good punt, but we'll get to do this one over. And we had some more running into Masters while he was trying to down the ball. Number 22 for the Cardinals. This is going to be a 5-yard variety, which should put the ball up to the 15 in a repunt. Did you see the official call? We were trying to write down some stats, and I missed it, so they're going to say, I guess it was on the Pirates, and they've declined it. So they're going to have the ball at the 33 of Dover. So great starting field position for the Harmony Grove Cardinals.
All right, Cardinal fans, your Cardinals are taking over on their own on the Dover 33.
Coming out in a wing T-top offense. Got a quarterback. He's real small, kind of hides behind that center. They hand this one to the deep man, number 12. He's going to rumble over the right side. That is Irvin Guerrero, 5'8", 178-pound junior. Sorry, he's a senior.
Picking up 5 yards.
He gets 5 yards on first down for the Cardinals.
Yeah, Jaran from this Harmony Grove offense, it's going to be kind of similar to Lamar, except they're going to be a little quicker with it, and they're going to have a lot more going on in the backfield to try to trick the defense into missing their gaps.
Second 5. This time they're going to give it to the up man. He goes off tackle. He's going to have a Harmony Grove first down all the way to the 20-yard line. He picks up about 8 on the play.
Matthews on the carry. They're moving the chain, so that means it's another Harmony Grove Cardinal first down.
Landon Matthews, number 13, the man with the ball that time. So the ball's on the 20, and it's 1st and 10. Another one off the front. He's got a good speed to the edge that time. Able to get around all the Dover Pirates, and he's going to take it in the end zone. Landon Matthews, back-to-back carries. That one officially from the 19, so a 19-yard touchdown run. He's got runs of 8 and 9, and the Harmony Grove Cardinals are up with 9:08 to go in the first period, 6-0. So we give him 9 on his carry before, 9 and 19. So he's got 28 yards on 2 carries, and that one he wasn't touched. Extra point is up and good. And it's going to be 7-0. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back at Harmony Grove right after this. So we're back here at Harmony Grove, and quick early score. Pirates go 3 and out. Punt almost gets blocked. The punter gets ran into. Nothing happens, and I don't know what the flag was. I missed the official call, but it was declined because they didn't change the ball where it was down at the 33, and that's where Harmony Grove had it, and pretty quick drive. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 plays. They're able to punch it in from 19 yards out as Landon Matthews ran over the left side off tackle, got around the linebacker, and was gone. 7-0. Dover, see if we can get another kick return here set up, get some blocking, be careful with the hold calls, and see if we can get some decent field position to start this drive, Blake.
Yeah, we want to see what they did last time around just without the flags. See if they can keep it clean and see if Craig or Masters back there can get us a good start in field position.
Luke McCormick with
this one has kicked it up, man. Timothy Callens has it. Tries to reverse his course, and they're going to throw a flag right there. His face mask did get brushed. It wasn't, should be like the 5-yard variety. Or high school, I think it's 10, if I remember correctly, regardless. So we'll see what they mark. The flag's at the 32. The ball's between the 31 and the 32.
Face mask against the Cardinals.
He's going to start from the 32. It's the 5-yard variety, so I guess they do have 2. 5 and 15. So we're going to start this one on the 37-yard line of Dover. Need a lot better drive this time than our first one. So we've got 4 wide receivers. Masters is in the backfield alongside Talvin Level. It's a quarterback read. Level keeps it, and it's a jailhouse break in the middle. He had nowhere to go. He's going to lose 2 yards all the way back to just inside the 35-yard line. Pirates so far tonight, no positive yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 12 from the 35.
Come on, Cardinal fans, you need to show a little excitement. Let's let those guys
We've
know you're here.
Honeycutt
It's
is an
homecoming.
H-back. 3 wide receivers. This time they give it to Masters. He goes outside. Able to get back to the line of scrimmage. He might have gained a yard. He's going to be inside the 35, almost to the 36-yard line. Called a pickup of 1 for Drew Masters. But so far, this Harmony Grove defense is really showing a lot of quickness as well, and they're doing a good job whipping the front on the line as well. So this ball now is at the 36-yard line, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 11 for your Pirates. See if we can run some kind of – we're going to have to try to attack them through the air a little bit here, see if we can open this defense up. Like Coach Morgan talked about in our pregame interview, got to take the top off every once in a while. Got a 3-by-1 formation. Going to get a slant to Craig, but he throws it behind him.
Incomplete pass.
And Craig was open there in a little spot in the zone or the coverage there, but was not able to pull it in. Threw it behind them. Pirates are going to have to punt it away. If he'd have caught it, he would have had to go ahead and turn around and run another 3 or 4 yards to get that first down. So he might have got it, but there was some defenders coming down on it. This snap and punt is a lot better. He's going to make the man run. He's going to field it on a bound. Makes Callens miss. Pirates going to have to seal it off. And, good job. Coming up from behind and pulling him down. That was Drew Masters. But he fields it. He gets about almost 20 on the return. Gets up to the 38-yard line of Harmony Grove. I wanted to say Bauxite. Harmony Grove definitely would not be happy about hearing that. So last time Landon Matthews took it in from 19 yards out to score. This time they've got a lot more yards to go to get to pay dirt. So see if the Pirates can hold them this time on defense. We need a good stanza this time. We're going to give it to the deep man. That's Matthews. He's over to the right side. He's gone. He's at the 40, the 30, the 25, 20, 15, 10. Just outruns Drew Masters, I believe. Might have been Evie. He's going to go 62 yards to the house. Back-to-back touchdown runs for Mr. Matthews. And he's quick. He hits the hole full speed. And you can real good-looking running back here for these Cardinals. Mr. Matthews now has 96 yards on 3 carries. So got the sliders turned up right now. Some PS4. This is actually back in the day. Some PS2 stuff going on right here. Some NCAA football. But
lead 14-0.
Big time run. We'll take a 10-second break. We'll be back right after this.
Me wear a lot of hats and do a lot of crazy stuff to get your attention, but we are Arkansas's Quality Dealer of the Year, and it's because we care about our people and our vehicles look different. We specialize in leveled and lifted trucks, and we make the process easy. D3Autosales.com.
We're back at Jimmy Red Parker Field. Big, fast start for the Harmony Grove Cardinals in this one. Is they've come out like a buzzsaw, kind of like Bauxite did. 2 trips to Saline County have been really bad starts for the Pirates so far this year. It's going to be nice to get to play Harmony Grove and Bauxite at Jack Berry Field next season. But we're still in a ball game right here. 14-0 though, right out of the gate with 7:15 to go in the first period. Pirates going to have to make some adjustments defensively. They're going to have to start seeing where Matthews is, and he can never get outside of you. If he gets outside, it's over.
Here we go, Cardinal fans. On your feet.
Yeah, so far he's shown nothing
Luke
but
McCormick.
very quick
For the
lead,
kickoff.
good movements.
Make some noise.
Another kick. Going to be out of bounds this time, so Pirates will get the ball at the 35-yard line. We need a good drive right here to calm everything down. This is the type of game that could really get away from you quickly. You could look up, be 28-35-0, and barely into the second quarter. So Pirates need to get a good drive, get some first downs, change this field over at least at the minimum. It'd be nice, though, to go all the way down the field and score. That one junior, Dawson Walker, in at center. And everybody else is a sophomore starting on that line. Walker, good snap to Level. Level's going to look over to the left side. He's going to hit Craig in that little hole, kind of the same play they ran on third down to the opposite side. It was a low pass, but Craig able to go down and snag it, and that was an impressive catch by Brantley Craig.
Russell on the tackle.
Yeah, and compared to last drive, like you just said, that's we're off to a better start here, finally moving the ball a little bit and giving ourselves a chance to make something happen here.
So we started on the 35, and we get a 6-yard pass to Craig. This time it's over on the left side, and it's blowed up. That was Masters, and no room. Going to put the Pirates in third down. Call it a no game. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Honeycutt goes in motion. It's going to be a little toss out to the right. Masters had 3 men as soon as he caught that ball. He tried to make some men miss.
Oh my! He was wrapped up by several Cardinals.
Did what he could. It's going to be a loss on a play. 3rd and 4 is going to turn into 4th and 6. They're a loss of 2.
Brings up 4th down for the Pirates.
Ball will be at the 34-yard line. I'm sorry, the 39-yard line. This one, he gets it away. And this one, they're going to angle it out of bounds. It's going to go out right at the 28-yard line. Or, I'm sorry, looking at the wrong 5 yards there. The 33-yard line officially. And that's where Harmony Grove will start this drive. Pirates still unable to get a first down.
Cardinals starting on their own 33-yard line.
Need a stop right here. This could get ugly pretty quick with 5:16 to go in the first. You don't want to get down 21-0. So we've got 2 tight ends, 2 H-backs, tailback, and there was definitely some movement early. This should back the Cardinals up, Fob.
I believe it may have been on Eli Jacobs.
I guess it is on Jacobs. Was he lined up off sides?
He jumped. So the
Okay.
Cardinals like to do a
that little
synchronized. And it throws you off sometimes because it's quick and it's all in unison.
You get those H-backs put their hand in the dirt all of a sudden and got the Pirate to jump. So 1st and 5 now. They're going to move the ball from the 33 to the 38. Hand it up to the up man. He gets the outside corner. Only man has a chance to beat him will be Morris, Jaden Morris. He cuts inside of him, and he's gone. And just like that, they go another, that's 62 yards. From the 38 to the end zone, and it's 20-0 with 5:02 to go in the first. And they're getting outside of the Pirates on defense, and that's one thing you can't do, and that was from the dive. You run a dive play and you go outside, that's bad right there, and it gets easy once you get out there. And he looked quick as well. You got a lot of running backs here that look good with the football in their arms.
Yeah, they're fast out in the open field, and they've got a quick burst, able to hit the outside lane, and nobody on the Pirate defense could catch it.
Yep, back-to-back 68-yard touchdown runs.
For the 3rd extra point of the night.
It's 21-0. We're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be right back.
yard work, football practice. Don't forget to pay these bills. The schedule is so full, there's no time for a hiccup. Time is of the essence. At D3 Auto, we make the car buying process fast and easy. D3AutoSales.com. Follow us on Facebook.
All right, we're back here at Harmony Grove with 5:02 to go. 21-0 Cardinals. And they look like why they are undefeated right now and 6-0 on the season. Had a big win over Lamar last week. Lamar, Pirates lost to earlier this year. It was a tough game. They invoked the mercy rule. And last week, Harmony Grove and them, it was a 3-point game at Lamar going into the fourth. They were up 17-14, Harmony Grove was. Ended up winning that game 45-14. Drew Masters making some men miss, but he's eventually going to be brought down. That's a tough tackle. He had some big bodies collapsing on him from behind. Looks like he's okay. Ball is at the 37 is where it should be downed.
Aidley on the tackle.
He's going to put it between the 36 and the 37. That's where the Pirates will start. This will be the 11th play for Dover. I say that. It would be the 14th counting the punts. Going to hand this one off to Masters. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. They're going to actually, looks like the far line judge is going to give him about a half a yard up to the 37. So second 9 from the 37. Pirates come out 4 wide. Masters is the tailback alongside Talvin Level. It's a quarterback read. He's going to give it to him. He's got the corner. Good job by the Harmony Grove Cardinals to get back in there, but he picks it. He gets all the way to the 43.
Hayden Russell, Evan Jackson.
It's going to be a pickup
Rick
of
Richardson, all in
6
on that tackle.
for Drew Masters, and a nice run, and finally got him outside a little bit with room for him to kind of have some space to do some things. It's a good job. Ball's on the 43. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Pirates need a first down in a bad way right now. It's a 2-by-2 formation. Got Peyton Humphrey in the slot on this side. He runs a little dart. They're going to throw to the far side, a little bit high. Goes to the hands of Honeycutt. He's hit immediately by number 2 on Harmony Grove. We've got 2 number 2s.
Brooks Burrow wrapping up the receiver.
And it's going to be Brooks Burrow, 6 foot, 172-pound senior.
Down.
Bring up 4th and 3. It's 21-0. Ain't got a whole lot to lose. What do you think? Go for it here? Tell your offensive line to man up right here. Let's open some holes.
Yeah, they're keeping Craig out wide and level in the backfield, so it looks like the Pirates
we're definitely going for it. I like the call. What do you got to lose, right?
Yeah, show some aggression here. Show that you're not giving up just yet.
It's a 3-by-1. Peyton Humphrey in. They're going to throw it. Oh, it's behind. He got hit before. There's the flag. Got to throw the flag. It wasn't the best pass, but I mean, he's hit. You can't go anymore when you do that. You can't get back to the football. So it's going to should be pass interference or holding one.
It's against the Cardinals.
Looks like about a 10-yard. Don't look like they might have called. I missed the actual call, but it's going to be a first down for your Pirates, and the ball is now all the way to the 42 of Harmony Grove. And that is a first heirloom legal first down for your Dover Pirates tonight. Talvin Level's rolling out. He throws this one high over the middle. That was dangerous. Callens does a good job of doing what he could to kind of shield everybody from it.
Down by Evan Jackson.
And that was number 1, Evan Jackson.
Second down.
Him and Callens about the same size. He's 5'9", 158. Might have a little bit of size on Callens. Callens is close to 5'9". So 2nd and 10. So Pirates can get this to 2nd and 3rd and medium at least. Oh, Gunnar Harmon's going to jump that time. Right tackle offsides. Going to back us up 5, so bring up 2nd and 15 now.
Procedure call against the Pirates.
So 2nd and 10. So, I'm sorry, 2nd and 15 from the 47. Cardinals able to snuff this one out. Looks like a loss of 1 on the play. Ball's now at the 48.
Gabe Russell and Gabe Wilmoth on the tackle. Made it at the line of scrimmage. All right, Cardinal fans, we got a 3rd down. 15, okay. So let's make some noise.
3rd and about 16, actually.
Let's help these Cardinals out.
After the 1-yard loss by Drew Masters.
And make some noise.
Ball's on the 48. 3-by-1 set. They're going to throw it out quickly to Craig. It's complete. He's going to get down inside the 40 to about the 38-yard line.
Right,
so definitely 2-down territory. It's a nice throw and catch right there to get half that yardage back.
Down.
So 4th, and they need to get to the just inside the 33, or almost to the 32-yard line. The ball now is on the 38. So it's about 4th and 5, a long 5, short 6.
Here we go. Little noise.
Calvin back to pass. Ooh, threw it into a wad of traffic.
Incomplete.
Evan Clark able to get his hands on it, not able to pull it in. That would have been just a magnificent catch if he was. A lot of traffic there.
Pirates turned the ball over on downs.
They turn it over on downs, and the Cardinals will take over at the 38, and they've had back-to-back 68-yard or 62-yard touchdown runs from the 38, and we're on the exact same spot. So it's a bad omen right now if you're a Pirate fan. So starting at the 38 again. And they got another Pirate to jump, but they're gonna say it was clean. He wasn't in the neutral zone. And that time
Alex Moore on the carry.
Handed off to number 7, or what number was that?
Number 3.
Number 3, Maddox Moore. He goes over to the right side for a pickup of 8.5, almost 9. We'll call it 2nd and 2. Second and 2 from the 46-yard line. It's time they hand it to the up man. He's going to have the first down easily.
Loose ball.
Might be a loose ball. The Pirates have it, and they're going to give it to him. No,
they're
let's see.
The change. Looks like a Harmony Grove.
Looks like a
first
fumble
down.
and a Dover Pirate ball. He wants to say Pirates. So it's up to you. Dover Pirate football. It's finally got an official call. He actually looked at Alondra. Alondra was like, it's you. He just kind of held his hands out. And
it was a fumble?
So they finally gave it back to the Pirates. So good job. Was that Honeycutt that got the ball? Not sure who had it right off the bat. Handed it to the ref pretty quickly. But it's a turnover. And the first turnover in the game, other than a turnover on downs, and the Pirates have it. And they're going to keep this Harmony Grove defense out here for an extended period now because they were barely off the field. So the ball will be at the 46 of Dover. Hand this to Masters right the middle. He gets hit hard after about a yard gain. He falls forward. This is the 21st play for the Pirates. Picks up a yard. Ball's now on the 47. So 1 yard gain by Drew Masters on first down. Brings up 2nd and 9. 2-by-2 formation. Masters is the tailback. It's a read Level's going to keep. He's got a pull. Oh, man. There was a lot of red jerseys got into the backfield quickly. He had looked like the left tackle possibly. He came pulling around, and he didn't follow him. He tried to find a little crease up the middle, and it closed quickly, and he ends up losing a yard back to the original line at the 46. I think if he'd have kept behind the guard, he might have got back to the original line and maybe got a yard or so. They had some guys coming on down on it as well. But it's going to be 3rd and 10. Oh, snap on the ground. He better get on it. He does. He had Maddox Moore flying out there on him. Nothing he could do with it but cover it. So it would have been 2-down territory, but I'll be surprised if we don't punt it. Well, let's see. Craig's still over on the sideline. I don't think they haven't officially made the call yet. There's still 23 seconds on the play clock. Level's over there. They're talking about it. Let's see if Level comes back in. Well, sometimes he's out there as a gunner. They're going to call a timeout. Oh, they're going to let the clock run out. That's what it was. All right, so that's the end of the first period. 21-0.
Right,
Pirates are going to be facing a 4th and about 20 when we get back. Or 4th and 22 is what it looks like. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back on ASN after this.
Nothing came easy, but with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot, because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
We're back at Harmony Grove. Tough first quarter here, Blake Garrett. Talk to me about what you see that's presenting problems that Harmony Grove's doing offensively that's presenting problems for this Dover Pirate defense.
So the first and obvious one is they don't fully get set. They have a cadence called, and they'll throw their hands down, and then they'll snap the ball very quickly after that. You know, it really throws your defense off. Their linemen are short, stocky guys. They're a little bit quicker, and they're just able to free a hole up a little faster for their running backs. And
another high snap. Craig does a great job getting it off. Callan's got to look out, which it don't matter if we touch it. And he fields it. He likes fielding the ball, and this time he gets popped. And Eduardo, no, that was Gunnar Harmon. He was one of the men down there. You don't want to field the ball when he's a foot from you. So he pays for it, but he holds on. So, but yeah, I agree with you. That cadence makes it where they don't tip their hat to where they're going as quickly. It just makes you kind of get off kilter a little bit, you know, on having to sit there and hold. You can't jump the snap as easily, and they got a small quarterback. It's kind of hard to tell what he's doing. He kind of gets behind everybody and hands it off, and they have a lot of quick hitting downhill plays. I love that.
Indeed. Another thing to it, you know, they've been doing this offense for a while, and it's kind of become a tradition, and you know, it's a mentality here that they have at Harmony Grove to be fast and physical, and so far they're showing it.
Yes, sir. So they start this one at the 34.5. This one's handed to the end around. Looked like he might have. Nope, he still got the ball.
Irving Guerrero with the carry.
Irvin Guerrero, and that's a 5'8", 178-pound senior running back. They got a lot of these guys, similar stature. All quick, short, run with leverage. Easy to hide back there in this wing tee kind of wishbone type offense. So look how low that quarterback gets. I mean, his butt's almost on the ground. Oh, so fullback got away with a lean forward that time. See how hard? I love 13, man. He hits the hole so hard. Like a cannon being shot out of a cannon. He's 5'8", 157. Not big in stature, but that boy's quick.
They got us for real this time. They are moving the chains, and it is a Harmony Grove Cardinal first down.
To each their own. So the ball now at the 45. Good tackle right there by
Jaden
Morris, number 16. Kept him outside. If he gets around Morris there, he's off to the foot races again. Pirates got to keep these guys inside them, and they need that. They need the Hudson Metz, and he's really an end, but he might be playing a little inside tonight. We talked about it on the way up here, Blake, that I kind of like. I would like to see Hudson Metz at nose guard. Kind of a fast twitch, get off that line, get in those A-gaps, and that is where he's lining up. Of course, we're running bare front, basically, of 46. Nice pop. Second level, and then the Pirates swarm. Eli Jacobs in there and a host of Pirates. Didn't see who got that pop. Was that Honeycutt?
Looks like
I think it might have been Honeycutt, and he brings everything he's got. I mean, he might be 140 pounds soaking wet, and that was a good collision. He likes seeing that. And good job swarming to the ball this time. We got a third and about 1.
Yeah, against this offense, that's what you want to see. You want to see your defensive line be able to hold the offense back and see your linebackers fill the gaps and pop them just like that. That was key textbook play for defense.
See if they can get the line in there. You got Ketcherside and Peyton White as your inside linebackers. They did a good job this time of getting to that second level with some guys flying through. I like that design. They had one guy come to the A gap on a weak side, and then the running back went through the other side, kind of between the tackle, the B gap, I'd say, the tackle and the guard, however you want to label it. Some teams call that 1, 2, 3. Some use letters. It was a good first down. Had a little bit of misdirection to it. He's up to the 35 now of Dover. One of the longest drives so far for these Cardinals. Look at this. Looks like an I formation. Look at a power I. Got 2 tight ends in there. Gave it to the front man. Dive. 52 for the Pirates with the tackle. Was the first man there. Sophomore Ethan Carball.
Another thing about this offense, how they have it set up, it's really hard to tell who's fixing to get the ball. And so, it's very difficult for you to be able to fill the proper gap and hit the right guy because you got so many different ones coming at you.
So he's about a half of a football short of picking up 9 on that one.
You go back to the I formation.
Second and a long 1. There's movement every time if you watch that. And that's their main bell cow, seems like, Landon Matthews. Does a good job cutting through some people.
Change, so it looks like it's another Harmony Grove Cardinal.
He runs hard, too. He's not a big guy. And he comes through there fast downhill and gets all the way to the 15. Yeah, watch this, that double cadence, where they set late. If you watch those up men, they're leaning forward almost every time early, and that's a penalty every time if they wanted to call it. See if they're clean this time. Back in this power I, you got 2 tight ends. Actually, you got 3 tight ends, 2 on the left side. It's a good job right there. He bounced off the first hit from Peyton White. Ended up being tackled by Matthew Honeycutt after a short gain. He ends up getting about 4. Ball's on the 11 now. .56 to go in this half. Here comes the Cardinals up to the line. 3 tight ends. Let's see. 2 tight ends. And off to the right side of number 5 this time. He's hit by a couple Pirates. You had Baggett in there, Jacob Baggett, and I think 60, was that 52, Carbajal? Yep, Carbajal made that tackle. He's had a couple tackles on this drive, getting to play more and more. I feel like the Pirates did their homework defensively on the front here, kind of running a 46 bear sort of. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like
60 linemen.
They're trying to do a man for man as far as the front men and
trying to match some numbers. See if they try to go outside this time. Yep. Right down the 8 gap, and that's Matthews, and he's just a tough runner. He never goes down. He's all the way in.
Maddox Moore on the carry.
Ran over somebody.
Landon Matthews.
A great run. And that's his third touchdown of the night. That one was from 11 yards out. It's 27-0. Extra point is up, and I believe that was good. He's perfect, 4 for 4 on the night.
All right, that makes Landon Matthews
28-0. And we'll take a quick break. We'll be back in 30 seconds on ESN.
Your Cardinals are leading 28-0.
Dr. K, let's go. Braces are Invisalign, let's go. Let's go, Dr. K, let's go. Trust her as your ortho, let's go. Let's go, Dr. K, let's go.
Back here at Harmony Grove, 28-0. Cardinals having an easy one so far tonight. Been very impressive, though. Got a lot of similar guys, and that Landon Matthews, man, he really hits the hole hard downhill, and it's kind of hard to find out who's got the ball, and his line kind of fires out at you. Old school football here. And it's an impressive team, and I'm not shocked to understand now why they are undefeated this year. I can't wait to hear what happens with them in Bauxite the last game of the year. It's a big rivalry. Bauxite's another good team. End-over-end kick. It's going to bound at the 15. Going to be picked up at the 11 by Brantley Craig. He gets the right side. He's got more speed than they realize, but he gets clipped just enough to not be able to turn the corner. He has to go out of bounds. And let's see, official mark. Looks like the 28. The near jersey. Okay, let's see. 20. Yep, right on the 28 is where they're going to put it. And Pirates going to have to go 72 yards. They really need to right here. Get some momentum going into half. So Masters in the backfield. It's a 2-by-2 on the receivers. Going to throw a slant. Dropped by Peyton Humphrey, and it was a perfect pass that time by Talvin Level. And he threw it in some traffic and threaded the needle.
Second down for the Pirates.
That would have been a big gain. Humphrey could have kept on to it. So got to just shake that one off and come back and play again. You know, he hates it more than anybody does right now. It's a good job, though. I like that pass. And Pirates starting to throw some more slants than we've seen all season. And we really need to do that, open some things up and kind of let that passing game help your running game out. Got Craig in motion on a jet sweep. He gets it. He's got a lead block in Masters. He's able to not get around Masters, though. Masters frustrated. He thought Craig was going to cut it upfield. He thought he was going to kick him out wide and let Craig put his foot in the ground and go vertical. Craig had the idea to keep going around, though, and he ends up making a great tackle. This ball's now at the 25. They're backing him up. Loss of 3 on that one.
All right, here we go. Little defense. How about some fans? Let's make some noise.
So 3rd and 13 from the 20. Calvin Level, he pump fakes. Now he throws it underneath. He's hit immediately. It was caught. That was Evan Clark, I believe, number 26. It's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. Ball's marked down at the 24. 4th and 14.
Hagen Tyler on the tackle.
So 4th and 14 with 4:25 to go. Craig in a punt. Another one almost blocked. Returner runs up. Pirates done a good job in punt return coverage.
That was
Timothy Callens. Go ahead.
I was going to say Callens right there, like you said, he had good pursuit and he was able to stop the carrier as soon as he caught the ball.
Yes, sir.
Hayden Potter takes
doing a good job as a gunner.
We're going to begin on the Pirates 46-yard line.
So another short field, 46 yards away from pay dirt again with 4:04 to go. And you know these Cardinals aren't going to slow down first team-wise until at least halftime, if not later. So 28-0. See if the Pirates can have a good stance here this time and hold them, get them off the field. Other than that one turnover, Cardinals able to score every time they've had the football. And Pirates better get out here. They got two wide. Running. Looks like a shotgun. We got a bunch over the left side, some tight ends over there. And Pirates will take it. That's their first tackle for loss that I can remember in the backfield, and that's why they don't run that kind of offense very often. You could tell that wasn't something that they were used to doing. And it's a loss of 2 on the play. I'm sorry, it's no gain. I thought he got him in the backfield, but no gain. I looked at it wrong. That's my fault. Did a good job getting back up to that line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10. Still on the 46. Long pass is incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10. So just what the doctor ordered.
All right.
Even though I do think they're going to.
Second down for the Cardinals.
Should be 3rd and 10. It is 3rd and 10.
3rd down for the Cardinals.
Yeah, it looks like Matthews is coming back in, so be on alert to watch him put the ball in his hands and see if he can make something with it.
Yeah. I do think it's 2 down territory. We'll see if they try to run something and get 5 or more back, I'll try to get it all if you let them. But, the thinking might be here, get 5, 6 yards and then go for it on 4th down. In a manageable situation, Pirates jump and give them 5. So it's definitely going to make it easier on them. So the ball is at the 41. They got to get down to the 36 for a first down. So 3rd and 5. Pirates shot herself in the foot that time. Here we go, firing in there. Ball's on the ground. They picked it up, handed it off somehow, right? Is that what you saw?
It looks like it. It looks like the quarterback was looking for it at least. But
yeah, I think he picked it up and gave it back, or the rec got it. I couldn't tell. I was looking at that line and seeing what kind of push we were getting. He only got a yard. Ball spotted just a football inside of the 40 at the between the 39 and the 40, basically at the 40. And they're going to go for it, it looks like, on 4th and a long 4, short 5.
Right here, and I would expect them to try to get the Pirates to jump.
Or a long
here.
3, short 4 is what I should say.
Possibly call a timeout.
Yeah, definitely don't jump off sides on this one. Here we go. Dive play. Man, he hits that hole hard. He gets it. And there's a little extracurricular with Brody Lovell and looks like number 50, 59.
Picks up the first down.
They get the first down.
It's another
Jared
Harmony Grove
Sutton.
Cardinal first down.
Yeah, like you said earlier, a lot of these linemen they're not very big. They're not very tall. You've got Caden Harmon, number 54, starting down there. He's 5'9", 223. You've got Jared Sutton. He's 5'8", 215. So, the quarterback, he got to get low to get under the center. He ain't very big to start. They're coming out in a shotgun. They got that bookend tight end kind of standing up on this end. It's going to be a running play the whole time. Nice run. Try to get a stiff arm there at the end. But Kenny Ketchstad wouldn't have none of that. They're able to drag him down. But Jackson,
they're moving the chains
number
again.
20.
So that's another Harmony Grove Cardinal first down.
I think that was number 1 with the carry.
Yeah, number 1. Evan Jackson, and nice carry. All the way to the 10. Minute 32 and counting. 28-0. Pirates trying to hold here. They're going to say it's first and goal. No time, no chance. They're going to float this one. Good defense. He almost turned around, caught it off the bounce. I believe that was Callens in coverage.
Pass is
nope.
incomplete.
Let's see, it was at 25. That's junior C.J. Hoggins. I'm not sure if that was him or Morris that actually got the hand on it. There was a couple Pirates. I took my eyes off looking at that ball, but I think it was Hoggins. So 2nd and 10. That stopped the clock with 1:19 to go. Second goal, I should say. So doing a lot more shotgun, working on some things here. Snaps low. He does a good job putting his foot in the ground. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another one. Breaks a third one. Kind of steps over a man. And they'll kind of pull him down there.
Peyton Potter on the reception.
That was ended up being catcher side, and junior John Updegrove ended up pulling him down. Updegrove was the one that he kind of stepped over, but he ended up grabbing onto him, kind of holding him up for catcher side to clean him up. 3rd and 6 though. 4-yard gain on that one. Did they call him out of bounds? The clock stopped at 1:11, so I guess they said he stepped out before he got brought down. He's got 2 wide to the left, got 2 tight ends, 1 running back. He's hit him right at the. He's going to fall forward for about a yard gain. That's number 1, Jackson. Good Jackson stick that time by the Pirates. Clock's rolling now. It's going to be 4th and goal from just outside the 5. Substitutions come in. Lane Richardson, number 11's coming in. He's 5'7", 129 pounds. He's going to be in the backfield. That's the quarterback, I'm sorry. He came out there with the play. Let's see, we got 2 tight ends, a H-back, left hand throw, got it to the left side. He does a step back. He fumbles going into the end zone. Going to go to the back. Will they call it a safety? They won't. They're going to say he scored a touchdown. Let's see. Yep, they're calling it a touchdown.
Jackson on the reception.
He's hit right at the goal line. It might have crossed the line. Good job by the Pirates to put a pop on it, but deemed a touchdown, 34-0. Now, I think it might have been. It's hard to tell from our angle. We're not right down the line, but he might have had it. A football across the goal line when it popped loose, but it's close. Could have been called the other way for sure. Perfect on the PAT. 35-0 with 24.9 to go in the first half. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back right after this. Ten seconds now. And we're back 35-0. If we don't score in the next 25 seconds here, 24.9, we will start out the second period or the second half with the mercy rule invoked. The clock will not stop in the second half unless there's a timeout. Let's see if we can get a good kick return here. The Pirates have had a really good special teams this season. I've been impressed with their punt defense, their punt team defense, I should say, special team, punt team, and then the kick return offense has looked really impressive. We've got Drew Masters and Brantley Craig as a deep man. Evan Clark, Callens is the up man. This is going to be fielded by, it's going to be Muff, tough play by Craig. He picks it up, he gets over to the right side, he's got a seam. He's at the 40, midfield. Going to have to make one man miss, he can't. Goes out of bounds, though, all the way at the 38. About a 50-yard kick return that time for Brantley Craig if he's knocked out of bounds. Once he had that seam, he really showed off the speed. This
Luke McCormick makes the tackle.
Harmony Grove team's one of the quickest teams, probably the quickest team we've seen with multiple guys. But top-end speed, I haven't seen nothing that's just blown off the table at me yet, but their quickness is super impressive. And that time Craig out in the open field, I felt like he had an advantage. So 14.4 seconds left after that. It's a 3-by-1 formation. He's throwing deep. He's got Craig. It's a blow by. He's got it. He brings it. No, the ball bounces loose. They got the matchup they wanted, single coverage. Craig had to high point that one and brought it down, but not able to pull it in as he got down to the ground. A lot of the defender down there fighting for it as well, and they hit the ground. I think it popped out.
Yeah, it looked like he caught it, and when he fell down the ground maybe would cause it to pop out.
The old Des Bryant kind of play. I thought he had it, and the ground caused the fumble, but so here we go. Second 10. There's 7.9. Levels back. He's going to throw underneath. Is that Craig? No, Craig went deep. Was that Clark?
Peyton Humphreys, I believe.
Peyton Humphrey, and he catches that one. Did they get the timeout before the clock ran out? Looks like they did. Let's see what they put. They got 0 on the clock here, but I think they're going to put some time back on. So we'll take a quick timeout. Pirates are going to get to run one more play. We'll be back right after this on ASN.
See me wear a lot of hats and do a lot of crazy stuff to get your attention, but we are Arkansas's Quality Dealer of the Year, and it's because we care about our people and our vehicles look different. We specialize in leveled and lifted trucks, and we make the process easy. D3Autosales.com.
Seconds. All right, we're back here getting ready for this last play of the half. Pirates trying to get into the end zone. Let's see what we run. We got one play left. We ran that hook and lateral a couple times. We did it against Atkins, and it was very successful. We ended up not being able to score on that drive, though. It was a big momentum spot in the game, and able to still pull that win out, though. And then we ran it last week on the last play and wasn't able to get it off. He's getting hit. Let's see if they just try to buy some time, roll out, and throw one into the end zone. Looks like they will. He's back to throw. He's going for Craig. Craig comes underneath. It's batted away. Good defense that time by number 14.
All right, that brings an end to the
Whit
first half.
Richardson, 5'7", 130-pound junior. But it's 35-0 after that one. With the Cardinals in front, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back with a little bit of stats and analysis and with a halftime interview as well. We're going to have Brantley Craig, senior, and Eli Jacobs, 2 of your 4 seniors, on tonight at our halftime. We'll get that right after the break.
We understand an upside-down world. We understand a rogue virus, 0 jobs, and stratospheric tuition. But they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Not so fast. Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will. We will because our future is the future. Because the life we have chosen has prepared us for this moment in history. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day. We're going to save families from disaster and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny. We invite you to join us. The next greatest generation is now.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
Nothing came easy, but with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot, because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
All right, I'd like to welcome Eli Jacobs and Brantley Craig, 2 of the 4 seniors this season for the Dover Pirates. Welcome in, guys. It's been a lot of fun watching y'all this season. Eli Jacobs, let's start with you. Had a lot of big turnovers this season, big interception on a screen pass against Atkins. Talk to us about that play and what you saw on it.
Pulling guards, I squeezed down, and then they didn't touch me and kept going. Saw the quarterback rolling out. Said, oh, this is me.
Yeah, and that was, I think, the first or second drive Atkins was having, and they were really driving down the field well, and that was a big momentum change because we ended up getting the ball and getting down and scoring, and we led for most of that game. So it was a big play in that game. You had a fumble recovery, I want to say, against Bauxite, yeah, and just you've been playing really tough at your defensive end spot this season. It's been fun to see. Brantley, Dover hadn't had a win in 4 years. Start the season off this year against Johnson County Westside with about an 80-yard kick return. Talk to us about what happened on that play.
Coach, before the game, he always says, take it to the house. And I told everybody before the game, I was like, first play, I'm taking it to the house. And so they kicked it to me, and that's what I did. I ran and had good blocks. Everybody's blocking for me. And so I took it to the house, and it was a big step in the right direction that game.
Yeah, I mean, a great way to start off the 2022 season, 6-0, just like that. Wasn't very much longer after we got the ball back that you had the 50, I want to say it was a 51 or 52-yard pass from Wyatt Renfro, who was still the starter at the time for his injury, and just burnt the defense. Coach told me that week, we were interviewing the next week, that you were actually pretty gassed, and you were asking to come out before that play, and then you go 52 or whatever it was yards for the touchdown. I think it might have been 58, actually.
58 sounds right.
Yeah.
I was definitely gassed, for sure. And I asked him, I said, Coach, I was tapping my head because I wanted to come out. I was about to throw up. I was tired. Yeah. And he was like, it was one play. He's like, just give me this one.
Right.
So I gave him that one.
Yeah, and that's awesome. You definitely got behind the defensive back. I want to say that was Kyle Waln, number 2, that ran over there and tried to cover. He's one of their more athletic guys. But really, you actually looked like you kind of throttled down those last 10 or 15 yards because you knew you could. There was nobody close. So that was impressive, and it was a great way to start. What did it feel like to get that first win this year, guys? When that final buzzer went off, what was that like?
Unreal. We hadn't won our whole high school career. It was so nice. Yeah,
pretty cool. And then, like Coach said that week, that wasn't the only goal. Yeah, you want to get back on the winning track, and you did right there. But then you had this huge game of, if you're from Dover and if you're from Dover or Atkins, you want to win conference every year. That's definitely probably your biggest goal, to win the conference championship, that in state. But to beat Atkins is definitely right there behind them on the list. And to go to Atkins, a place that's always tough to win. We know we shut the lights out that night. And so talk to us about that victory and how all that culminated after that big win against Westside gave y'all more confidence to really start the season out the way y'all did.
Just had good momentum going from Westside to Atkins. Got the feel of winning again. Mm-hmm. We read our reads right and played till the end. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and it was a comeback victory at the end. Got the last score, and we're able to hold them a couple drives, and that was big. We've got a big game against Haskell, Harmony Grove tonight, and Haskell Harmony Grove comes in this one undefeated. They beat a good Lamar team last week. I think they were up 17-14 going into the fourth, and then they just turned it on, 45-14. The Pirates, we've struggled a little bit as of late. A little bit of that was, I know, kind of got the eyes in the wrong spot on defense early against Bauxite. We had a big lead early last week against Hall. Hall has a lot of athletes, do a lot of things. They make it tough on you. They extend plays. Got behind and weren't able to pull that one out at the end. Had some tough plays, some turnovers in that game. Talk to me about what y'all have kind of been looking at this week and what the game plan is getting back on track this Friday tonight against Haskell.
Well, they're definitely a big, strong, fast, physical team, and they're definitely the most physical. They fire off hard every play, and Coach has told us that. We prepped a game plan, and Coach said just do your job, do your individual task. He said, but work together as a team. But he said you're gonna have to give it your all, and you're gonna have to fight your hardest and fire off just like they will. He's like, because they ain't gonna step down after you if you don't fire off at them.
Yeah, they're a very physical team, just like Lamar, and we got a lot of young guys that play on the line, other than yourself, Eli, and talk to us a little bit about that as well. How the younger class, the sophomores and the juniors, both for big classes. The sophomore class is giant, and talk to us about what it's been like being kind of leaders on this team to kind of help those guys make the transition to high school a little bit easier.
Well, they've stepped up. They're doing pretty good, holding their own this season against juniors and seniors. They're doing pretty well on the line, holding their blocks up, doing good.
Yes, sir. Yeah, they you got a big sophomore class. There's 4 of the 5 offensive linemen are sophomores that are starting right now. Talk to us about some of those guys: Eduardo Flores, Gunnar Harmon, Beck. Talk to us about some of them and what y'all are seeing from them, what you think the future might be for these Pirates.
They're definitely pulling their weight, I feel like, as younger. You can come in and step back because you're younger, but I feel like they've stepped up, knowing that they can make a big difference with their size, their physicality, and I feel like that if they just keep going at it, giving it their all, hard work and practice, I feel like that they could be a good Dover team throughout their career.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's exciting to see. Well, I appreciate y'all coming on our halftime show and giving us this interview tonight. We're really excited for a big victory and a big upset at Haskell Harmony Grove. It's going to be fun. Thank y'all guys, and I appreciate it. As always, go Dover Pirates.
All right, we're back here at Harmony Grove. We got about 11 and a half minutes still in the halftime show here. We got the Harmony Grove band out here and putting on a good show, but it's not been a fun one here tonight, Blake. Pirates been hit early and often, 35-zip at halftime, and not really a whole lot of stats to really pass along. Pirates got a couple of heirloom legal first downs. Haven't been able to get to that Coach K, the Dr. K kickoff yet, but we're going to start the second half that way. But it's just been tough sledding. They're starting to throw the ball a little bit more. I do like some of that I'm seeing to open some things up. They throw it to Craig deep a few times. They've thrown it to Evan Clark. They try to hit Humphrey. He's got one completion. Got a few slants in there, and they need to continue to come along in that. That's going to help them with everything else. It's not been a lot of help that Kenny Ketchot's got that broken hand, so it's basically been Masters or nobody running the football for the most part. It's not been much of a change of pace. Ketchot's a guy that against a team like this, he's going to get his yards here and there because he's a downhill runner. Masters is too, but he also has that athleticism to bounce it outside and try to make something big. Sometimes it helps you, sometimes it'll hurt you at times, but it's just tough when you're basically got to carry the ball every play except for those read plays. And we talked about that with Coach Morgan in our pregame. The read play has been Dover's best offense this season by far, and Harmony Grove's done their homework. They played it really well. They're really just kind of crashing downhill, on the read play. They're coming up the A, they're coming outside. They're doing a really good job of just making it tough. And there's been a couple spots where I felt like we could have maybe done a better job, got in behind some of the linemen coming around, and maybe got a few more positive yards. But overall, it's been really tough sledding and a great job by the Cardinals. So we got about 9.5 minutes left. We're going to kick it back out for an extended break here, and we'll be back for your Dr. K kickoff here to start the second half after this.
Nothing came easy, but with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot, because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
right, we're back here getting ready for this Dr. K kickoff here. Dr. K I can't talk. Orthodontics, and we're really happy to have them along with us this season with all of our sponsors. I want to give a shout out to Lynch Farms as well. I like to give them a shout out every week. Kyle and Shauna and family helping us out. We really appreciate that. Opening kickoff is going to be fielded at the 17. He's got a seam up the middle. He's going to have a lot of green. He's getting held, and they get the flag. Peyton White get held at the 50. But Brantley Craig runs him down and rips him down. And then they're going to call a face mask on Craig. So these are going to be
we got flags all over the field.
A little bit offsetting here.
Run by Evan Jackson.
We'll back them up 10, and then we'll see what they do exactly. Definitely a hold on Peyton White. He couldn't get out. He couldn't get to that edge. That was an easy one to see.
I do think I saw Craig end up slipping on the face mask.
It wasn't intentional, but yeah, it was. He definitely got on it. Holding on the Cardinals. Face mask 5-yard variety on the Pirates. Offsetting.
All right, we had a holding against the Cardinals. Face mask against
We'll
the
give him the
Pirates.
ball at the fob. Oh, I'm playing.
We're going to re-kick.
Re-kick it. Let's see who comes out winners on this one in the long run. Let's kick it out of bounds.
Oh, they're gonna
start at the 35.
Re-kick.
Yep. That's tough. Just let them score a touchdown, because you back them up at the 40 if you don't get that. But at the same time, I mean, you don't ever let them, because you don't know what that flag's about. When you're down there playing, you don't play that way. But if you knew, you know what I'm saying, hindsight. Yeah. But it could come out better for us here, though, anyway. So just got to kick the ball off and play good coverage. So we're going to get our second Dr. K kickoff. Dr. K serving the River Valley. And if you got any kids that need to get in there, they would love to help you out. Give them a call or go by and see them. So here we go. Peyton White kicks it off. This is going to be, it's going to bounce at the 31, or I'm sorry, the 26. Oh, two Pirates run into each other. They're able to drag them down, though. So where the original holding would have been called right around the 50-51, it's going to be close to where they would have been. Looks like he's going to get the 43-yard line to start this drive. So they're going to start at the 43 of Harmony Grove.
Cardinals will go to work.
They have their starting quarterback still in the game. That's number 11, Lane Richardson, the 5'7", 129-pound junior. Is that number 3, Maddox Moore? As a deep man, it looks like it is. They're going to fake it to him. I missed that one. Gave it to the first man through, I believe. He goes over to the left side.
21?
Yeah, number 21 in the game, Justin Washington.
Justin Washington.
5'8", 156-pound junior. I'm going to look down their roster here. Out of about 40 players, there's 5 players that are 6 foot or taller. Tallest one being 6'1", I believe. Give it to the Upman again. That's number 5. He's going to get bent over a little bit that time. Hudson Metz with the big pop at the end.
Tristan Hogan battles for yardage.
Tristan Hogan, 5'8", 153. Another
so
junior.
Another
a lot of juniors that carried the ball.
First down.
Washington comes in for Hogan. But it's a first down. Clock is rolling. And that mercy rule, 8-10 and counting. Full T backfield. Quarterback gives it on this side. Comes to the right side, the near side. Got a holding right there. That might be that's a tough play. That might be offensive or on the defense. Let's see. It was number 63.
We've got a flag on the field.
And number 21. 63 for Dover is sophomore Hunter Sanders. And I believe that was Washington again, 21. It's going to be.
I believe the call was on the Cardinals.
Yeah, it's on the Cardinals holding.
Holding against the Cardinals.
I was afraid they were kind of fighting there at the end. I was afraid they were going to get us on possibly grabbing a face mask, hands to the face kind of thing on the defense, but good job. It was definitely holding right off the bat, and that's what they got. So it's going to back them up. It's going to be first. It'll be 1st and 8 now. Ball at the 43-yard line. Clock just continues to tick down. 6:43 and counting. Good job on my producer, Aaron Powers, to be spot on that clock. So here we go. 2 tight ends. Bunch of H-backs and running backs. They go over to the right side. He's going to be ripped down. It's a good tackle that time.
For the carry
that was 63 again. Hunter Sanders making the tackle. He's just a sophomore.
Pushes the ball to the 38-yard line.
So we got Brody Lovell in there, number 57. You've got John Updegrove, number 60. Sanders, number 63. Hudson Metz as well on the line. Who's that right end? Number 53. That's a sophomore. That's Alex Hogan. And then you've got Eli Jacobs on the true end. On a 6 defensive lineman all game. This one comes over the off guard a little bit. He gets the first down.
Maddox Moore for the carry.
Maddox Moore, pick up a 3. One of the starters for these Cardinals. Yeah, their tallest man is... They've got
all right, they moved the chains
3 guys 6'1" and 2 guys 6 foot. Only 5 guys.
Down.
It's kind of odd. You don't see that very often.
Looks like the Cardinals had a big mass sub here for the offense. Looks like a bunch of new linemen coming out. Yeah.
Maddox comes out. Maddox Moore, I should say. Got a new quarterback, number 6. Don't have him on the roster. Give it to the fullback on a dive. He's going to pound it forward for about a 4-yard gain.
Hayden Lee carries the ball again.
Ball's down to the 28. Let's see, I got 2 rosters for them. See if we got number 6 on the other one. He's going to keep it. Makes one man miss. A nice little swim move. Kind of curling that ball around a man. I do have him on my other roster. Aiden Hughes, a 5'8", 130-pound junior. And I do have one guy, 6'2", on that roster. And that's number 53, Luke McCormick, center defensive end, senior.
They moved the chains again.
So
that's another Harmony Grove
that's been
first down.
Taking care of kickoffs and field goals for him.
Yep, he's on both rosters. Actually, I just missed him. So they got 6 guys over 6 foot, listed over 6 foot. 35-0 with 3:50 to go. Oh, good job of Hudson Metz. He gets in there and gets a hold of the quarterback and rips him down. Hughes was looking to who he's going to hand it to. It looked like there was a little bit of confusion on where he was going that time.
Hughes carrying the ball again.
That's going to be a loss of 1. It'll be 2nd and 11. Tackle for loss for Hudson Metz. Good job. Got all these backups in. This is where the Pirates need to really rear their ugly head here and stop this drive. 2nd and 11. Boy, fumble. Believe the quarterback got back on it, but they were really lined up tight. I wonder if somebody wasn't offside. Those helmets were almost touching on the snap that time over on the right defensive tackle side. It's either Updegrove, I want to say.
All right, the Cardinals retain possession on that.
He's running a zero shade
Brings
basically on that
down.
ball that time. My producer, he's been bored, I guess. He's running a fumble on it was a fumble recovered by the offense, so it was a fumble though. All right, this time they're going to get it outside. He cuts it back in. Going to pick up really close to the first down. Justin Washington. Can't run the fumble graphic on a snafu. All right, so we're down to the 13? 4th and 1. See if these Pirates can hold them right here. Let's go, line. Let's push them back here. Give it to Washington. He's got a chance to get the corner. Good job getting off that tackle on that far side. Is that Matt Crocker, 27? I want to say there is a flag. Oh, got an injured Pirate as well, holding his ankle area. Was that 27?
Got a flag on the play.
I believe it was. Matt Crocker on the tackle. Well, he's coming out. I'm not sure. Is that Gunner Lovell?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Gunner coming in.
Brody Lovell going out. 57.
Holding against the Cardinals.
I think it was maybe 55.
That went out?
Yeah.
53.
Okay, thank you. Alex Hogan. So holding on him. 4th and 1 is going to turn into 4th and 6. See if the Pirates can get the ball back here. I'd watch Washington. They ran it a couple times to him, trying to get him outside. They did a good job of forcing him back in. It's Crocker and a couple different Pirates in the last couple plays. Here they go. It's another fumble. Ooh, it's still loose. Dover might have it. It's going to be close. Aiden Hughes, I think, got back in there somehow. Got between Gunnar Harmon and I think that was 76 down there. Is that Beck? No, he's 67. 76. I don't have. Might have been 75 in the game, Nate Lynch, but did not look like 76 to you?
I believe it was.
Yeah, we don't have a 76 on our Dover roster. But turnover on downs. There's only 10 seconds left. Let's see if they can snap this before the third period ends. First play for the Pirates. Level, the pass. He's got a man in the seam. He gets hit immediately. Good pop. Is that Callens? It is. It's going to be a pickup of 7 on the play.
Receiver was popped.
They're running that slant quite a bit. And it's successful that time. That'll be the end of the third period. 35-0. Pirates finally got the ball back, though. We'll take a little break. We'll be back after this right here on ASN.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
No, go one more.
See me wear a lot of hats and do a lot of crazy stuff to get your attention, but we are Arkansas's Quality Dealer of the Year, and it's because we care about our people and our vehicles look different. We specialize in leveled and lifted trucks, and we make the process easy. D3Autosales.com.
All right, so after that completion, brings up a 2nd and 3. Level back to pass. That was a dangerous one. Ends up falling to the turf. He's trying to find Callens again. It's incomplete, though. So we're going to have a 3rd and 3. So 3rd and 3. Pirates really need to see if they can complete this, have a positive drive here in this game. It's going to run, a little power, left side, not much there. Ball comes loose, Pirates recover it, but he's going to be backed way up. Big loss on the play. Loses about, we'll say 6. It's going to bring up 4th and 9.
All right, that stop brings up 4th down for the Pirates.
Ball's on about the 19-yard line, between the 18 and the 19. Craig punts it away. This is when he gets it straight up in the air, not a whole lot of distance. Takes this neutral bounce. Gallons tries to sneak another yard out of it, but he can't. They're going to down it officially at the 41-yard line where the beanbag will be. So, 41-yard line, and expect some more second and third stringers for Harmony Grove to see if the Pirates can get them off the field in 4 plays or less.
All right, looks like the Cardinals will begin work on their own, or on the Pirate 41-yard line.
Pirates now putting in a lot of backups. We've got, I believe that's 76, so we don't have him on the roster. Who else we got under? 60, is that 61?
61, 58.
That's sophomore Braxton Dunlap, number 61. 58 is sophomore Sam Moser. Is that 48 linebacker there?
I think is that not Ty George?
Yeah, 40, Ty George, good call. He helps make the tackle. He did a good job because he got hit off a block right off the bat. He kept fighting through it and finally got over to the ball carrier, but it was a big pickup on first down. Picks up about 8.
Hayden Lee carries for the Cardinals. A gain of about 8.
You know, Jaran, this is a great time for some of these younger players to get in here and get some experience because high school's a lot different than junior high, and it's hard to get accumulated to the speed difference and physicality that comes with it.
Gave it to the first man through. That was Washington. He'll pick up a few. He's going to have a first down. Get it up over to 30. They're going to put it at the 29.
Justin Washington with the carry. Pushes the ball past the 30-yard line. They move the chains. That's another Harmony Grove Cardinal first down.
So first down. Grove comes to the line. Full back house again. 2 tight ends. Quarterback and the fullback hit each other in a nice rip down that time from John Updegrove. Good tackle. Looked like Updegrove. A lot of people think we got a lot of upperclassmen that play, but Updegrove gets to play a lot. He is a junior, but looked good on that play. Still pretty young though. First significant playing time this season. Second and 8 from the 27. Hughes still at quarterback. Going to give it to number 26. He goes over to the right side. He's got a little bit of a hole. He's going to have a first down. Eventually brought down by a host of Pirates. That's Hayden Lee, 5'8", 132-pound junior.
They're moving the chains. That's another Harmony Grove Cardinal.
Ball's going to be right on the 15-yard line with 7:45 and counting to go. Pirates would really like to hold them out here if they can. But, yeah, got all the backups in for both teams. Dover trying to hold them here. Big hole right here over the left side off tackle. Cuts it back vertically upfield and falls forward to the 5. See if they give him the first down. If they have a measurement here, it's going to be extremely close. I think they're going to say he's about a half a football short. Be second and inches. Hughes under center. And he gave it to the first man through. He's going to be touchdown. They're going to call it.
Justin Washington for the
Justin
touchdown.
Washington has been running hard, number 21, since he's been in there. He gets into pay dirt, 41-0 with 6:40 and counting to go. And just continues on. Harmony Grove having a banner night. And their fans liking to see these young players getting some action here, getting in the end zone. All right, so we got. They've been perfect so far. 5 for 5 on extra points. Let's see if we maybe get announcer jinx on them. I think we might have snuck that in there. Nope, a little wide right. So the announcer jinx works. That's a new kicker as well.
The extra point was no good. That leaves the score at 41-0 in favor of your
That was
Harmony
Luke
Grove
McCormick,
Cardinals.
tallest man on the team, the 6'2" on the kick. Couldn't get it through. So 41-0. Clock's still going. Pirates need to get this ball, and I'd like to see what this offense is going to look like if we're going to run a lot of the second team as well offensively. We haven't seen that yet. Didn't do that much at all last year. Late in games, we were very young. And let's see if we do that some tonight. We did defensively. Got Drew Masters back on the special teams here. Is that Craig alongside him? I believe so, it is. Looks like the regular kick return squad out there. You got Callens as an up man on this side. The far up man, can you see that number?
Looks like Evan Clark.
26, yeah, okay. Well, we got a new kicker, so let's see how far he can boot this one. It's fielded by Craig. He's got a seam. He's going to cut it back to the middle. See if he can get around everybody. He can't. Finally rode out of bounds up at the 48 of Harmony Grove, but Dover continues to.
Justin Washington forcing him
That's
out
the
of
one
bounds.
bright spot, all season is the special teams have been really good for these Dover Pirates. Looks like we got most of the starting offensive line coming in. Eduardo Flores is out there. Alex Beck. No, it looks like Eli Jacobs in the game on offense. We don't see that a whole lot. 64 is in there. That's Chance McClendon, sophomore. Catcher side back at running back. He gets it. Kind of got past one guy, but then a swarm of Cardinals come up and give him a pop. About 3 or 4 of them. Nothing he could do there. I mean, I really miss catcher side getting to run the ball more. Looks like
Stephen Newton on the tackle.
Don't look like he has the same cast on he had before, does he? He's got gloves on, or it's kind of hard to see.
He might just have it wrapped up a little bit, but the big cast is off, so.
Yeah, should be getting back to being able to help the offense out more often. He's a hard runner. They're going to jump off sides. Encroachment on Harmony Grove.
Offsides against Harmony Grove.
Give the Pirates 5. So after the no game by catcher side, it's 2nd and 5 after the penalty. We got 24 in the game, playing some wide out right now. The sophomore Gavin Hampton, he's on this near side. Level's looking to the left. Got a short pass, a little bit of a curl, kind of a cross. Look at Evan Clark through his hands. Clark's been a little inconsistent lately. He's dropped one tonight and caught one as well. A little bit of a low pass. Got to help the quarterback out there on those. He's got enough of his hands on it to pull that one in. So Hampton's going to go out wide left. He's got Humphrey in the slot. They basically reversed the receivers. Got Clark in the slot on this side, near side, and Callens out wide. Callens comes in motion on the sweep. We're going to give it to him. I like to see Callens getting the ball. Can't get around that guy on the end, though. Ooh, a little extra shoving at the end. No flag.
Hogan on the tackle.
Picks up about 5. Well, I forgot about the 5 we got. So he was so far outside, he's no gain.
All right, 4th and 5, Cardinal fans. We need to make a little noise.
So 4th and 5.
Let's help this Cardinal defense out. Make a little noise.
Minute 44. Pirates going to have a 3-by-1. Catcher side's the deep man. Level, back to pass. There's Hampton. He's got the first down. He breaks a tackle. Hampton's at the 30. He cuts it back in. He's over to 25, and he falls forward down to the 23. Nice play by Gavin Hampton, the sophomore. He's been in a couple times this year defensively. First time I can remember seeing him offensively. And he makes a play there. Slips the tackle. Does a good job moving his feet after he caught that football.
Yeah, he took a little rollout, came back towards the sideline, and kind of got upfield on the numbers. And guys around him were coming up and helping him block for him, giving him a little lane to go through.
Played a lot of softball against his mama and daddy. Level, back to throw. He's got to get rid of it. He's got Clark. He has to go down and catch this one. He does a good job securing that one. That's a tough catch, kind of like the one he had a moment ago. This time he does a good job bringing it in. You're catching it with the hands, bringing it to his stomach. Good completion. 42 seconds, though. Pirates down to the 17. Second and about 4. Level has it. He's looking to throw. He's going to the end zone. He's got Callens on a wheel or a fade route. He jumps up, catches it, falls on his back, and that's a Rose Dover touchdown for your Dover Pirates. And the goose egg is gone. 41-6. You like seeing that late in the game. You know, these teams could hold their head down and just quit, but they're not doing that. They're still coming out here trying to execute. They got 10 seconds to get this 2-point conversion off. 5 on the clock. Catcher side's the tailback. Level has it. He's looking to throw. He's going to set his feet. Throws wide this time. And that's going to be the ball game. Your Pirates are going to lose this one 41-6, but a nice late drive there for your Dover Pirates. They go down and punch one in the end zone at the last second. We'll take a quick break. We're going to come back and we'll name our player of the game right after these messages.
We understand an upside-down world. We understand a rogue virus, 0 jobs, and stratospheric tuition. But they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Not so fast. Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will. We will because our future is the future. Because the life we have chosen has prepared us for this moment in history. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day. We're going to save families from disaster and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny. We invite you to join us. The next greatest generation is now.
In Desark, a name you've come to know is the Arkansas winner of the Quality Dealer Award and Top 5 Dealer in the Nation by the NIADA.
Hey, I'm Dare Saul. Thank you to all of our loyal customers who's made D3 Auto Sales the #1 used independent in the state of Arkansas. Customer service and community has always been our main focus here at D3. Why are we different? It's our people, and our vehicles look different. Your color, your style, your financing. Call me now, D3 Auto Sales in Desark.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
Nothing came easy, but with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot, because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553 and walk-ins are welcome.
All right, we're back here at Harmony Grove. We're going to name our player of the game. Games like this, not a lot of stats. We're kind of kicking around ideas, and who we all kind of thought, that Gavin Hampton made a nice catch there at the end. Callens, really, it was a tough play. He kind of, changed his body in midair, changed direction a little bit, stretched out and caught that for the touchdown. It was a good throw by Talvin Level. Peyton White had some plays tonight. Defensively, Peyton Humphrey had a catch. But there really wasn't a lot of standouts. But there was a few plays of some new guys that we hadn't seen much defensively. And Matthew Honeycutt made a couple tackles as well. I didn't bring him up, but there was a couple guys in there. But we're going to go with Hunter Sanders. Hunter Sanders, sophomore, offensive line, defensive lineman. He defensive end. He made a couple tackles back-to-back at one part of the game and had some rough. I know one of them was a pretty good. I don't remember if it was a throwdown, but I remember he was showing off some physicality. I like to see that. So we're going to go with sophomore Hunter Sanders. Changed it up a little bit. Somebody hasn't won it, and want to appreciate the young man for playing hard tonight, and he's earned our player of the game. But this one's been a tough one. Next week, we're going to have Mayflower. It's going to be at home October 14th, Friday night at Jack Berry Field. Mayflower has been struggling. It's going to be kind of like Little Rock Hall a little bit. I feel like the Pirates can get some momentum in that game. They got a great chance to get back on the winning side of things, and we hope that happens. But we're going to call it a night here from Harmony Grove, head back to Pope County. But thank you for joining us, everybody. Everybody has commented on YouTube. We appreciate the comments. Didn't have a chance to get over and read them, but we thank everybody for showing up and supporting us as always and supporting your Dover Pirates. We're going to say good night. For myself, Jaran Miller, for my color man, Blake Garrett, and my producer, Aaron, the Wizard of Oz Powers, good night from Haskell. Go Pirates.
Go Pirates.